Welcome to tutorial 22. By now you have done 3 major scales, and because of that you've also done 3 minor scales, because now you can find relative minors of a major scale as well. Since you know the formula that is used to make scales and how to find relative minor also, now we could just speed run through scales. That means I could just get started with a given scale, and that means you automatically know the minor scale that's relative to it and the list of chords that come with it. For this reason, going forward, we'll try to cover more scales in a given tutorial so that the theory is out the door quickly. In this lesson, we're going to do the D major scale and the A major scale. Let's get started with the D major scale. The first note naturally is D. Now you know the whole step and half step formula that's used to make a major scale. So I'm going to use that and play the D major scale and see if you can figure out what the steps were like and how that scale came to be. One more time. I'm going to explain the finger positions that I used to play this scale, and while I do this, the description on screen is going to explain in detail about the whole step or the half step usage and how we came to a given note in that scale. So let's start with the D note, which you start with your finger number 1. So you'll start with the thumb, then you'll go to E, F sharp. I'm going to switch under the F sharp and use my thumb to play G. Finger number 1 is on G, 2 is on A, 3 on B, 4 on C sharp, and 5 on D. Here's D major scale on the right hand one more time. Let's find the relative minor for D major scale. So D major, and you go 3 half steps back. So 1, 2, 3. So the relative minor for D major scale is the B minor scale. This is B minor scale. Exact same finger positions and the same notes, except it starts with B. Let's take a look at the chords in D major scale. Start with D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, C sharp minor diminished. For completion, you could play D major again, but that's the same as the first chord. Now these chords are the exact same that's going to be used in the B minor scale. So now you've done 2 new scales, the D major scale and the B minor scale, and you know the chords that fall under the notes that come in these 2 scales. So let's move on to the A major. Naturally starts with the A note, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. This is A major scale played with the right hand. If you noticed, unlike the scales before, these 2 scales have more than one black keys. The D major has the F sharp and the C sharp. The A major has C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So naturally, the key signatures for these on the sheet music are also going to be complicated. Here's the key signature for D major. You can see that it has a sharp note on the F line on the top and another sharp sign on the C space in the middle. This is the key signature for A major. It has the same positions for sharps as the D major, and one more is added on the G space above the top F line. Let's take a look at the relative minor for A major scale. So you have A and you go 3 steps back. The relative minor scale for A major is F sharp. This is the first time you're learning a scale that starts with the black note. So let's play the F sharp minor scale. You might have noticed that the finger positions for that was a little weird. There's no fixed way to play a given scale. It's just best practice to play something in a certain way. I don't like to start scales that start with the black note using my first finger. So what you could do for F sharp, or more I should say, what I do for F sharp is I start with my second finger and I switch under 3 to play A. Then I continue as if I was playing the A major scale, because I have my thumb on A at this point. Going back. So that's F sharp minor scale. Let's take a look at the chords in the A major scale. A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor diminished. Again, to complete, you can play the A major chord, but it's the same as the first chord. With this, you finish 4 new scales. That's how fast it gets to learn theory once you understand the fundamentals. Applying the formula to a given note gets you its scale, and you can also find the relative minor scale and all the chords in those scales. So theoretically, you already know all the scales that are out there in a major and minor mode. You just have to apply that formula to every note and see for yourself. Nonetheless, we will still go through every scale in this tutorial, because after every scale, I like to go with a song in that scale. So next tutorial, we're gonna do a song in D major. See you in the next lesson.